Okay, so same part file I've been using, that is part 18. Now, we'll introduce another, call this plane, or making a new work plane. We have here the parallel plane through point. Okay, so we'll try to use this one to demo how to use this one. Okay, so first things first, I need to clean all the work planes that I have here, so I can select this one and delete that file, and deleting all this work plane that I will not be using to demo. Okay, then this one, if you're going to delete, notice that we have here a delete features. So it has display. We have here dependent sketches and features. So if you will try to delete this one, you will notice that also the, I call this, the features that I have extruded previously was also deleted. So in order not to be included in the deleted future, so I can also undo that one. So by meaning undo, so if you don't want to see this feature, you just only if you don't want to see this plane, you just only let mouse button right click, and you just only select the visibility of this one to, so that it will not be displayed or give you interference as you go on making your 3D model object. Now, for working the plane using I call this the work plane, of your parallel. We call this parallel plane through point. Okay, so I will just have to click this one. So this is also parallel to the surface, but defining it by means of a point. So if I was going to select this one, okay, so that is the face now is parallel to the surface, then I will have to click the point. So I have here display where what the computer is looking for, or the program is looking for, is select a plane or a point. So I have already selected a plane. Now I will require B to select a point. So I will try to select the point which is at the edge at this corner. Okay, selecting that one. Now the plane is being created. So let's try to also create on this side. So that is, which means that is parallel to the surface. So parallel to plane through point. Okay, so I want to make making a plane parallel to this surface. Then we are required to which point you want this drawing, this plane to exist. So I can also select this one. You can try also selecting this one, which is a parallel also. Notice the plane that is being projected here. Okay, or you can try it here also, or on this side. So notice that one, as I hover to this vertex or this point, so notice that the plane is being parallel on the surface, but it is in this point. So try to do that once. I will be clicking now. There is vertex. Okay, the plane is being created. So if you want to see if this is perpendicular to this plane, so let's try to see that one. It is perpendicular. Yes, it is perpendicular. No? So let's try to go back to the view again. So I will be trying to, again, do a parallel to plane. So again, I will be selecting this plane. Now I will be selecting this point. Okay. So now that the plane is being created, so now let's make an extrusion on this work plane. So let's make a part features here. So I will be creating a 2D sketch on this plane. So as I created the sketch, so we are now in this parallel view of my screen. Now I will be changing this one. You will notice this one. I am in an orthographic view. So I will be changing this one into orthographic view. So initially I am in the perspective. Now I'm really changing this one. So you notice the change in view on orthographic to perspective. Then I will be switching now to my parallel work plane. Then I will be drawing a circle here. So drawing my circle, okay. So you will notice the other one line here are being hidden because As you can see, if we try to do our home view in a 3D, so the circle line is the uh, inside the part file. So in order to do that, if you want try to see that one, you can always shift your view to visual styles and use a wireframe, so you can see the sketch inside there. No? So we'll try to view in a work plane. Then I will try to provide a constraint for this one. So from my sketch, so you will notice there, as I escape this one, we have a three dimensions required to constrain. Now, in order to constrain this one, I'm going to shift my shaded edges. So I want to project this line, or this line from the 3D part. So projecting that one going to 3D, so that will be the basis of we call this basis for our projections, and also for constraining that one. So I will be projecting this one line, this line, and this line. So then giving the dimensions, so you will notice we have 95.3. So I'm gonna make this as a 90, that for the dimension of our diameter. So we have not two dimensions needed to constrain. Then giving the dimension, the distance from this line below, so giving it around 50 mm. Okay, so we still have one dimension required to constrain. Then giving that here, so let's have a dimension from the radius going to this line. So let's try to do that one. So you will observe here we have fully constrained, so that is okay now. So we can proceed extruding this sketch. So by means of extruding, we can extrude now this one. So extruding on the half part here, and giving it a distance of around 150 mm. Okay, let's try to increase more, giving it around 250 mm. Okay, so that will be created. Then click OK. So notice that this cylindrical object is being drawn by means of this new work plane that has been created in the middle. Okay. So I will be saving this file as save this as previously we have part 19, then we go to part 20 already. Save that file, click OK, and we are now home view. Then changing this one to perspective, then changing my visual style to shaded with hidden edges, or let's have a mono, or let's try to realistic, or let's try to change this one to shaded. And you can also play this one. So using my shadows here, I can display shadows, so it will be more appealing to see that it has a shadows. It is more realistic. So we can also hide this plane. So I'm gonna select this plane and this plane and this plane to hide this one. So from the visibility, so you can do that one by hiding that one by means of your visibility. Uncheck this one. So we are now displaying our part file without the work plane being displayed, so that will not interfere you as you view with your part file.